And to be honest, I don't even know why I bought it because I'm not even familiar with the brand Stellar. Hi everyone, I'm Wygo Warrior, aka Julie, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Wygo stands for When You Get Old. I am 54 years old, love and enjoy makeup, skincare, doing product reviews, beauty hauls, and unboxing videos. If you have stopped by because you're curious about the Stellar Limitless Foundation in the shade L01, then you're in the right place and keep on watching. Alright, so I did a Sephora haul midway into the pandemic and totally forgot about this. Was doing some cleanup and discovered that I have a foundation that I wasn't aware I owned and I've never tried. So I thought, hey, that is great content for a first impression mini review. So this product retails for $38. I checked and apparently Sephora no longer carries this. So you can get it online at other places. This is a Canadian product. And to be honest, I don't even know why I bought it because I'm not even familiar with the brand Stellar. So we're going to slap it on my face and see how it goes. It may turn out to be something I love, or it could be don't know what I was thinking kind of a moment. This is acrylic and/or plastic, acrylic, and it does have a pump. The Stellar Limitless Foundation, based off the color you select, it's really good for your undertones. So they have different shades if you need a yellow undertone, a pink undertone, a neutral, etc. The L01 is for fair skin with pink undertones, which I think I have, but I know I don't have yellow. I'm either neutral or pink. So let's give this a squirt and see how thick or runny it is. So she's fairly runny, and I think this is going to be too light for me because my hand is way lighter than my face, and this is looking white on my hands. So this might bode well. I have a product that is meant to make other foundations darker, but it is what it is. I own it. So let's put it on my face and see how it goes. I'm going to use a sponge on this side of my face and see what it looks like. It just absorbed straight into my skin, which is good. It is not very, the coverage isn't what I would say very, well, let's see how it does against my redness. I have a lot of redness going on today, so let's just see what it looks like on one side of my face. The shade is a little light. Well, I can probably get away with it. It is very, if you like natural looking, it's absorbing the skin nicely. It doesn't feel heavy. It is doing an okay job of covering up my hyperpigmentation. That's good. Okay. On the skin, it's not, you know, as bad, but if I were to purchase it again, I would go up a shade. But with a little, bronzer, we can make it work. Okay, let's try the other side with a brush. That first pounce, it looks way too light, but once it melds into the skin, it's not so bad. I am not digging using the brush. It's sitting more on top of my skin instead of getting pressed into my skin, and I'm looking like a ghost. I'm going to switch back to the old sponge and get this bad boy blended in really well. My opinion, or at least on my skin, sponge is the better way. But to each their own. I would definitely say yes, it is medium coverage. Um, I do not think that this would be ever full coverage, even if I added more product. But it does feel nice, lightweight. Man, I'm looking ghostly. Okay, so first impression. It's nice. I have a hard time judging foundations if my shopping ability doesn't, if what I bought isn't the perfect shade. So my hemming and hawing is, I tend to judge products if I like them. If it's too dark or too light, I'm kind of like, I don't really like it. But that's more when I purchased it, I didn't quite get it right versus the actual how it's feeling, looking, doing. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get over the ghostliness and focus in on what I think of the actual product itself. It does feel a little tacky. I am still bouncing it on with a dampened sponge. Gonna wait a minute or two to see if it kind of dries down a little bit because I have extremely dry skin and I don't like using powder. So let me come back with all of the rest of my makeup on and I will give my final thoughts. Alright, so I am back now with full face of makeup and I'm ready to give my final thoughts on the Stellar Limitless Foundation. This is a nice foundation. I think at the price point, $38, 30 Canadian. I'll list on the screen the exact price. I think you can find something very similar from Maybelline that costs under $8. Will I still use it? Yes. And my tip to you is if you end up with an online purchase and the shade is either too light or too dark, what I think I will end up using this for is to mix in with any foundations I have that are too dark. I love mixing foundations. That way I get the exact shade match I'm looking for. Is this good? Yes. Would I buy it again? No, mainly based off of the price point. It looks like it's a good foundation. Is it my holy grail? No. Are there many others that are better for cheaper? Yes. All right, so there are my thoughts, first impression, speed review. Comment down below. Let me know if you've heard of this brand, have used this foundation before, and what you think of it. All right, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. If you haven't done so yet, I would love for you to subscribe. For those who have, thank you. Click that thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks, everyone.